Welcome to the YouTube channel Last Minute Preparation. So in this video, we'll actually understand the different types of square matrices. So let's get started.
पढ़ाई लिखाई में ध्यान लगाओ, IAS बनो और देश को संभालो।
So the first type of square matrix, the square matrix is a matrix where the number of rows are equal to the number of columns. If you didn't know what is a square matrix, right? So the number of rows are equal to the number of columns, then those types of matrices are called as square matrices, right? So the first type of square matrix that we'll be discussing is the diagonal matrix. So basically the diagonal matrix is a matrix where the elements are only present in the diagonal of the matrix, right? So I mean in the rest of the elements other than the diagonal elements are completely zero. Elements are only present in the diagonal of the elements. The rest elements are zero. Right, so an example for this is let's take a matrix now, and you can have numbers like 1, 2, 3, and these elements are zero. So this is a diagonal matrix, and sometimes any one or two elements in the diagonal element can also be a zero. It will still be a diagonal matrix, right? And the second type of matrix that we are discussing will be the scalar matrix. So scalar matrices are nothing but those matrices that are present in the diagonal diagonal matrix, and all the elements in the diagonal matrix are identical. So all the elements in the diagonal matrix are identical. So an example wherein 6 6 6 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this is a matrix where the elements are only present in the diagonal matrix, and all the elements that are present in the diagonal matrix are identical. And you can see other than the diagonal elements, all the other elements are zero, like this, here, 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 here. So let us talk about the third type of square matrix. The third type of square matrix is a unit matrix. So as the name says, a unit matrix is a matrix where the elements are only present in the diagonal matrix, and every element that is present in the diagonal matrix is 1. That is the reason it has got the name as unit matrix, because it has only 1 in the diagonal matrix. So this can also be called as a scalar matrix, because all the elements in the diagonal matrix are equal. So it is a type of scalar matrix, not a type of, but it is actually a scalar matrix. So it is a scalar matrix with 1 as its element. 1 as the element, right? So example will be right. So this is a scalar matrix, and all the elements in the diagonal matrix are equal to 1. So it is called a unit matrix, right? So other type of square matrix that we will be discussing is triangular matrix. So in the triangular matrix, there are two different types of triangular matrices that are possible. The first one is upper triangular matrix, and the second one is the lower triangular matrix. So firstly, what is a triangular matrix? So triangular matrix is nothing but all those elements that are present in the diagonal matrix, and either the elements that are below the diagonal matrix are equal to 0, or the elements above the diagonal matrix are equal to 0. So those type of matrices are called as triangular matrices because they make a triangle kind of a shape. So that is the reason they get the name as triangular matrix. So there are two different types of matrices possible. The first one is upper triangular matrix. So as the name says, if all the elements in the lower triangle, that is the elements below the diagonal, are equal to 0, then those type of matrices are called as upper triangular matrices. So if all the elements below the diagonal are zeros, so these type of matrices are called as upper triangular matrices. So let us take an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. So the elements in upper triangle matrix can also be equal to 0. But the condition is that all the elements below the diagonal should be equal to 0. So here the diagonal is this, and all the elements below the diagonal, that is this are equal to 0. So it is called as upper triangular matrix. Since you can see it forms a triangle kind of a shape here. Right, so that is the reason it is getting the name as triangle. Since the elements are in the upper side, so it is getting upper triangle. So similarly, if you talk about the lower triangle, that is the second concept. If all the elements that are present above the diagonal matrix are zeros, then these type of matrices are called as lower triangular matrices. If all the elements above the diagonal are zeros, right? So let us take an example. Right? So as the definition says, all the elements above the diagonal are equal to 0, are zeros. Since it forms a triangular matrix and all the elements that are present above the diagonal are equal to are zeros, so these type of matrices are called as lower triangular matrices, right? So let us now talk about the other type of square matrix. That is the fifth one, symmetric matrix. So symmetric matrices are those matrices where the transpose of a matrix is equal to the original matrix itself. That is, if you take a transpose of a matrix M, then it results the original matrix itself, right? So let us take an example for this, where M is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So this is a matrix M, and if the transpose of the matrix M is equal to the original matrix itself, then this matrix can be called as a symmetric matrix. So the transpose of the matrix M will be equal to. So how do you find the transpose? You just change the rows, the first row into the first column, second row into second column, and third row into third column. Right, now we're changing the first row into first column, 2, 3. Now the second row into second column, 2, 4, 5, and the third row into third column, 3, 5, 6. Right, so this is the original matrix and this is the transpose of that matrix. Right, so we can say that this matrix is a symmetric matrix. So the other type of matrix that we were discussing, the sixth type of square matrix, that is equal to, that is Q symmetric matrix. So basically, skew-symmetric matrix is also similar to symmetric matrix, but the only thing that changes is that if you take a matrix M and if you find the transpose of it, if the transpose of the matrix M is equal to negative M, then these type of matrices are called as skew-symmetric matrix. So let us take an example for this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5, 6, 2, 3. So now we have a matrix M. So now let us find the transpose of this matrix. So the transpose of this matrix is equal to changing the first row into first column, 1, negative 2, negative 3, changing the second row into second column, 2, 4, 5, and changing the third row into third column. Right. So if the transpose of this matrix is equal to negative of the original matrix, then it is called as skew-symmetric matrix. The seventh one, orthogonal matrix. Okay, this is an important one. So orthogonal matrix is a matrix if the transpose of the matrix M is equal to the inverse of the matrix, then those type of matrices are called as orthogonal matrix. So if the transpose, say if there is a matrix M, if you find the transpose of this original matrix, then the resultant matrix is actually equal to the inverse of that matrix, then this type of matrix is called as orthogonal matrix. Right? If the transpose of the matrix M is equal to the inverse of the matrix M, then these type of matrices are called as orthogonal matrices. Right? So it has some properties. Let us talk about them. And these are important properties. Okay. The first property is that if you multiply M into M transpose, if you multiply M into M transpose and find the determinant of it, it will be equal to 1. So M into M inverse. So it is equal to 1, right? This is it for this video. And thank you for watching.